Okay, hi guys, let's just do a recap for this week's lesson, yeah? So we did quadratic equations, we did factorizing something. So we looked at expansion last week and this week we looked at factorization. So let's just go through an example. So when I have a quadratic equation, it means that the equation will have 1x which has a power of 2, 1x with the power of 1 and 1 without an x. One term with x squared, one term with x and one term without an x. Okay, now it can be x, it can be y, it can be z, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now, and then we also have quadratic equations like this. But this is, we use a different method to factorize it. So let's just look at this one first. Okay, so what I do is, okay, you break it up like this, okay, and then if you remember correctly, okay, this we look at it as a product, okay, we look at this as a product and then we look at this as a sum. The term without the x we look in terms of product, the term with 1x we look at it as a sum. So we look at the product and then we list down what times what gives us this number, because product, so we're looking at times table. So not times table 20 but the factors of 20, because factorization, so factors of 20. Factors of 20 is 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 4 times 5. Okay, so product I've listed, but the number that I choose, the pair that I choose to put in here must not only have a product of 20 but must also give me a sum of negative 9. Not 9, negative 9. Take the symbol before that. So 1 and 20 cannot, because 20 minus 1 is 19. 20 plus 1 is 21, so cannot. 2 and 10. 2 and 10 is 12. 10 minus 2 is 8. No. 4 and 5, 9. So can. But we need to know whether it's, so we know that it's 4 here and 5 here. But we need to know positive 4 or negative 4, positive 5 or negative 5. So think, to get negative 9, do I put positive and negative, negative and positive, or both positive or both negative? You must have both negative, because negative 4 and negative 5 is negative 9. Okay, so this is my factorization. And then to check, you expand back. X and x is x squared. X and negative 5 is negative 5x. Negative 4 and x is negative 4x. Negative 4, negative 5, positive 20. And then this I sum it up, negative 9x plus 20. I get back this. That's why this term is sum, because it's a summation here. This is 20 is product. Why? Because it's 4 times 5. It's a product of this and this. That's why I use product here. Okay, then we look at this kind of questions. Okay, we looked at this kind of questions. X squared minus 81. How do I factorize it? So I change both numbers to square. This is already something square, so okay. 81 is 9 squared. Okay, I change it to a square. I open bracket. I put x, 9, 9. Because this is a minus, there is a rule that says only when this is minus, you can do like this, and one you put minus, one you put plus, and you're done. Okay, so you need to change that. So let's say I have another question. Let's say with a number now, 9x squared minus 64y squared. So this is something square, but I must change the number to something square. So 9 is actually 3 squared. 64 is 8 squared. Now I can do this method. Okay? I must change the number also to square. So I take the number and the term, 8 and y. Number and the term, 8 and 1. And then you put 1 minus, 1 plus. This one can be plus, this one can be minus also, no problem. Okay? One of it. Here also can be plus, here also can be minus. Either one, it will give you the same result, because it's product anyways. Okay, that is all for recap this week. I will see you guys in the next lesson. Okay, bye-bye.